Got the baddest bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now. Let my bitch off the purse, she get 100 rounds. 100 rounds, hold me down.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a 1-year post-op update, BBL update, skinny BBL update. I thought to do this just now because the last, what are we in August? So last month on July 7th would make a year that I got my BBL, my skinny BBL. And it's a lot of things that I've been thinking since I got my surgery, just like a little thoughts that I was thinking to myself, and over time I'm just like, you know what, I could just, I guess, put this in a video. And I also went back and watched my 3 months post-op BBL update, and I did tell y'all that I was going to give y'all part 3. So if you didn't check that out, go see that video first. That's where I talk about my doctor, my recovery home. I'm not sure if I got way into detail. I only watched like a few seconds of it just to kind of see, well, no, a few minutes, but I don't know like fully what I discussed. I just know, you know, I know the name of the doctor and I know the recovery home, so that's, you know, most of what y'all wanted to know. And then in the first BBL video was my actual journey, me actually getting the massages, me actually at the clinic, me coming straight out of surgery, all that good stuff. Like all of those videos, y'all love both of those videos. So if you want to see more into detail about those things, then you can go watch those too. I'll try to remember the link down below because I know sometimes I'll be forgetting. But yeah, so we're just gonna get into this video. I actually wrote down some notes in my phone, and we got a lot to talk about today. So first things first, if you don't know who I went to get my surgery, I went to Dr. William at 305 Plastic Surgery, and I scheduled my BBL February of 2020, like before the hype. So I know some people going to him now because he's all overhyped and doing all these celebrities and stuff. That was cute. I found him before, but I feel like had I would have found him now, I don't want to say I wouldn't have went to him, but we're gonna get to that. But, and if you wanted to know what recovery home I went to, which I'm about to go into detail about both, I went to New Curtis Recovery Home. So yeah, so I found 305 and Dr. Williams from I believe just regular research. Most people say you can go on real self, research your doctor, find certain doctors, see who's best for you. I like to see videos. I like to go on YouTube. I like to go on Instagram. I like to use hashtags. I want to see real experiences. I don't want to see written reviews. I want to see, you know, people making personal videos and just listening to everything they went through. That's my kind of thing. So that's how I found him. Now, if y'all hear noise, they be with them Hellcats and them charges, they just be murmuring all day, like pissing me off. But yeah, so I found them and I saw that he did work on skinnier women. Because first things first, if you're gonna go to anybody to get surgery, you want to make sure that they do and work on your specific body type. And I already knew that I was already petite, but I didn't know that I was also gaining weight, mostly in my stomach area, and it was making my body look more square. And being that I was already on my weight gain journey, it just widened me out and my stomach just started to blow up and I was just looking crazy. I did gain a lot of weight though. My weight at the time I believe was almost 150, but like I said, I am very short, I'm petite, so that was a lot for me. I like enter photos so you can see compared to before how skinny I was before. That was a lot for me. I never weighed over 104 at a certain point in my life, so you know I really had to step it up. But yeah, so I found him on there and I saw that he worked on body types like mine, so I was just like, all right, let me go for it and see, do what it do. So I did my consultation, I sent my money, and that was that. They gave me a coordinator. Now this is, and let me just make this very clear, y'all don't want to say what I want to say, what I want to say, how I want to say it. But I am not making this video to bash anyone, but if I'm gonna tell my experience, it's not my fault that I experienced a certain thing. That's not on me, that's on them. That don't got nothing to do with me. I'm just letting that be known and let's be very clear here, okay? So I got my coordinator, Claudia. If y'all know, I don't know if she still works there now. I don't know if you had Claudia as your coordinator. Most of y'all would know what I'm talking about, so if you went to 305 and know what I'm talking about, comment down below because I'm pretty sure y'all got your own stories. But basically, Claudia was my coordinator, and you know, when you schedule yourself for plastic surgery or you give a consultation, they will call your phone down. Like, they're gonna blow you up so bad, and you're gonna be like, all right, like either you're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna just hurry up and pay because they really want it and they really being consistent and they you know, they care about me, they want my money and they really want to, you know, give me the body that I want. And then on the other hand, you're really fiending. Like, why you keep calling me? Like, why you keep running me down? Like, that's mad annoying. So it just depends on how you looking at it. I looked at it as they were the kids, so why not? But after I placed that payment, because I already knew I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and I was already, that's another thing, I was deciding between 305 and MIA, or Mia, whatever you want to call it, Mia Aesthetics, and I think Jolie, I don't really remember, but I know definitely I was looking at Dr. Alvarez at Mia Aesthetics, which a part of me wish I would have did, but everything happens for a reason, so I'm not going to really dwell too much on that. It is what it is. But yeah, so I went to I put my money down, put my deposit, boom, everything was good. I was a little bit nervous, but it got real for me after that. Like, I kind of was like, okay, I already put my deposit down. Like, I gotta get to it. I gotta get this money. I gotta make sure I'm working. I gotta make sure I'm working towards my weight, because I already knew that I weighed a certain amount. But in my mind, I'm thinking if I gain a certain amount of pounds, then I will have a better shape. That's what I thought. Now, I'm gonna get to why that could and could not work in a few. But yeah, so I'm like, I gotta get my stuff together, boom, boom, boom. So it just seemed like, in a nutshell, it just seemed like after I submitted my down payment, they're either going to respond to you very fast, or you're gonna have to wait a few days to get a response. And what that could lead to is you calling the clinic and they're like, hello, you talking about your problems. They say, hold on, I'm gonna go ask, we'll put you on a brief hold. Oh, they're not here. Or, oh, I'm gonna connect you to this one, I'm gonna connect you to this one. All of a sudden the phone hangs up. Like, it was always kind of some funny business after a while, especially when it gets closer to the date of your surgery, and when you want to know certain things. It's like, okay, I don't know what to do. I want to be sure of this, because if I lose my spot, or I just paid all this money to lose everything, I'm gonna be upset. So you on your toes about it. Like, I gotta make sure I got all my stuff together. Girl, she was annoying me. Like, she was annoying me so bad, because I'm like, you're my coordinator. And me not knowing, obviously she's not my only coordinator, but I'm thinking that they would have an operation running so smoothly to the point where the people that they are coordinating, they're on their you put your money in, so obviously they got to take care of you. But you're one of probably like hundreds with that one coordinator, because they have a few coordinators, I guess, but it's you and hundreds of others. So sometimes it's like you can't really expect them to get back to you, but it's like, why do y'all have so many people under one coordinator, and all of us have urgent needs? We need to know certain information in order to go forward. We already submitted our money. Like, y'all gotta be on top of it. So that was mad annoying. And I know a few people who got surgery, who had Claudia as their coordinator, and they was just mad annoyed about it. So about the weight thing, right? Oh my god. So I already told y'all, I had suffered with my weight for so long. Like, I could never just gain over a certain amount. So I was very small, petite, and very, very skinny for a while, and it was annoying me. Like, it was just kind of like, I'm so tired of being so skinny, and I was insecure about it for a while. So once I decided to get surgery, I already had gained weight at that point, but I really wanted to amp it up. So me gaining all this weight and stuff like that, I'm thinking I'm a perfect candidate, because I'm looking at other women's before and after, and age and BMIs and stuff like that, and it was around the same as me. So I'm just like, it shouldn't be a problem. But here was the problem. What I think was the problem, what I was told was the problem, but I kind of think it was BS. When I went to go speak to Dr. Williams the day before my surgery, which was, I guess you could say, a consultation, it was very smooth. Very smooth. I went go fill in a whole bunch of papers or whatever. It wasn't too packed. I came in there at a certain time, so they didn't really give me a hassle with that, I must say. He basically told me that I am still young, so I still have tight skin and he said I have tight skin and I don't have that much fat, but I'm looking like, you don't see all these extra rolls on my back. Like, as y'all can see from some of the pictures, like, I had a little bit of weight on me. I had something to do something with. Like, it wasn't like you really need to just go get shots, which no, I don't recommend to get shots. But when people criticize and they just be like, girl, you don't need a BBL, you need to get shots, you're too small. You know how people talk. So that's probably what most people would have thought, but I didn't want to do that because shots are very dangerous. So I'm just like, yo, let me just put on my weight. And he basically told me, like, I'm still young, my skin is still tight, so some of the fat might survive, some of the fat might not survive. So I was just, well, not necessarily that, no, well, everybody says that. That's what I was told when I was watching all these videos. Like, some fat might survive, some might not, but he definitely told me I had tight young skin. So I was just like, okay. Like, I didn't really think that was a bad thing, but I guess he meant that it wouldn't expand to a certain amount. I'm not sure what he really meant by that, but like I said, I've seen before and afters of many women who look just like me, so I kind of still didn't get it. You know, everybody's different, so I didn't want to compare myself, but at the same time I still couldn't help but do it, because it's just like, why, you know, whatever. So scratch that. We're gonna go back in time, right? We're gonna go back. When it became within a month of my surgery, I literally felt like I was missing something, because I did I think I did my blood work at that point, or I was about to do it, but I just felt like I still kind of was smoking, but I figured if I just stopped smoking like I guess 2 weeks before or something of that, then I'll be fine. No, they never gave me a welcome package since I put my deposit down. They never gave me any type of additional information. So it's just like, and they're supposed to send that through the initial email. Like, that's supposed to be a thing that they give you once you put your deposit down. Like, what is going on? So when I looked at it, I said, Lord, please stop playing. It literally said you cannot intake any tobacco or nicotine products, which obviously I don't smoke cigarettes or none of that, but I use Fronto and roller paper and grabber and stuff like that. So it was just like, hello, those kind of count. So I was just like, all right, THC don't count, but this counts. And I was smoking probably every night or every other night. Like, I don't smoke throughout the day. I still don't do that to this day. I don't like how it makes me feel, but I was smoking mainly at night, so I wasn't smoking too much, but it still was enough to, you know, accumulate the certain amount that I'm not supposed to have. So I was panicking. I said, oh my God, everything's gonna be ruined. I really want this surgery. I really want this to go down, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. Like, I'm a little scared. So, oh my goodness, I was just panicking. So here I go on Google, how can you flush nicotine and tobacco out your system within a certain amount of days? So you go on YouTube, you see all these videos. So they told you could take certain drinks. They told you could take, I think, certain powders, mixes. I think it was, oh my God, I remember. It was this one drink you had to take, and I think it was nasty, but you had to intake the drink, and you had to drink like a gallon of water. Like, it was so much that had to flush out your system. And I'm just like, okay, I want to try this. I don't know where to get it from. It's this amount of money. I'm kind of scared, but I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Then I had a friend whose girlfriend recommended me to this supplement that I got from the GMC store, and it was called Niacin. Y'all, I was not ready for that. I don't know if it was, I never wound up ordering a drink, by the way, but they recommended me the Niacin. I could get it overnight. I didn't want to have to waste more time like ordering it and then getting it, and if it's delayed, I'm just still not flushing it out my system. So I was really, really worried about that. So I'm just like, all right, boom, Niacin, go to the GMC store, go pick it up, boom, boom, boom. Bro, I got the Niacin. I think it was called, I'm gonna put a picture of it right here, but this is what it said, and it was like it could flush out your system. This is what she did to pass a drug test at her job or something like that, and it worked. And I'm just like, okay, let me try it. You know, if you get a recommendation from a friend or somebody that you trust or somebody that you know that trusts somebody, ultimately you're gonna be like, okay, this gotta be good, right? So I didn't want to do what everybody was doing either, so I wound up doing that, and I got, I guess, the extra something, I don't know. She definitely told me prior to that it was going to, I forgot what she said, but I didn't know it was going to be that extreme. And I'm like, I never want to do this again. Like, I think I took it one time or 3 nights, and my skin literally, I don't want to say it was breaking out in hives, but you know how your skin looks when you get goosebumps? That's how it was, and that's how it stayed. Like, I'm going to enter a video right now. Y'all going to see it. And my skin was so red and it was so bumpy, and I was just getting very scared, and I forgot what else it did to me. That's just the main side effect that I remember, but I just remembered I did not want to do that again, so it was clipped for that. So they also recommended a few other things, and I wasn't taking a lot of water, especially, I believe I was doing this within a 3-week mark. Like, within 3 weeks, I definitely stopped smoking. I wasn't around none of that. They say you could stop drinking, I think a week prior to, or a few days. I don't really drink that heavy, so I wasn't really worried about that, but that was one of my main things, and I was just so scared what it was doing to me. So I'm just like, all right, not doing that. And I wound up doing the water thing and wound up flushing out my system. What the story is, I wound up passing. I was just thanking God. I was like, all right, I don't know if because I did took the supplement and then just drunk mad water. I don't know what exactly helped me, but like I said, I didn't intake it too often anyway, so I'm not sure the science of it, but long story short, y'all pass. Now we're gonna go to the day of surgery. Y'all, I feel like this is gonna be a long video, so if it's super long, I know some of y'all like long videos, I know some of y'all like getting to the point, but I'm gonna be thorough. It is what it is. You don't want a long video, could get off my video. If you want to, you know, hear more information, then sit down, get a snack, because I'm about to boom. So day of surgery, I was not spirit animal, but the person, I like to listen to music to calm me down, and specifically Party Next Door. He just brings me at ease every time, never fails. Like, Party Next Door, all I gotta listen is to all these songs, and I'm good, and it put my mind such at ease. I wasn't nervous at all. Like, some people get nervous when they're about to, like, the day of surgery or whatever the case may be, or going under anesthesia could kind of make you a little anxious, but I was good. Like, that wasn't the first time I was put under anesthesia, so I kind of knew what I was going in for, and I was ready. Like, I went, I wound up having to get a recovery home, New Curves, of course, and they wound up taking me to, did they take me? Yes, they wound up picking me up the day of surgery. I had to pay them, gave them my bag that I'm going to be using to stay, stuff like that. I packed sanitary pads, I packed all that stuff. I'm pretty sure I named everything that I bought for surgery before, so I'm not going to really go into that now. But, I gave them my bag, they drove me, whatever. So I got there. Everything was smooth. I sat in the front for a while, whatever. They called my name, took me back, whatever. So I got to the table. I was good. Like, I called my mom. I got prayers that morning too. That's another reason why I wasn't that anxious, for my grandmas, which everybody loved the prayer part of the video, because I had both my grandmas on the phone, and it was super early in the morning, and they were just giving me the best praise they could ever give. I was kind of hoping y'all would say it and then I would feel it, because I don't know what to say.
Okay, then I'll go first.
Okay.
Father God, Jehovah, we gather here for protection for our precious grandchild. She loves you, Lord. She needs your protection. We thank you for sending out your angels.
Everybody was so in love with the prayers. Like, the video went crazy. Like, y'all love them, and y'all still love my grandmother to this day. So if you want to go see that too, that's the initial surgery video, the surgery journey. So I had all that. So yeah, sorry, I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but so yeah, I got there, went, laid on the table, put my hands down, closed my eyes, because the thing is, it's gonna be very scary if you sit there and lay there with your eyes open and then it slowly closes. You're gonna be and then you're gonna be closing, you're gonna wake up. But if you just lay on the table and close your eyes, you're not gonna know when it's working. Besides, you're gonna feel like a cold, you're gonna feel a cold, tallowy kind of feel. I can't explain it. You're gonna just feel like a freaking spirit is coming out your body, like coming out your neck. It's just like, I can't really explain it. That's the only way I can think to explain it, but yeah. And you just go to sleep. So I went to sleep, woke up, boom, boom, boom. I was shivering and all that, whatever. And they wound up, my recovery home came to pick me up, and everything was good. So now I'm in the care of New Curves Recovery Home. They came to pick me up. They gave me my room. The next day I went to go get my Percocets and stuff like that, because I don't even know if that helped me. I wasn't in pain. It was just afterwards I was very sore, and that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I wasn't really in too much pain, but I don't know if it's because the painkillers was helping me. And I wasn't, when they wore off, I was very on point with the times. Like, oh, okay, it's time for me to do this. I had an alarm set, boom, take this. And I was very consistent with that, so I don't know. But they were very nice to me. New Curves Recovery Home was amazing. It was a great stay. It was a nice big house, very clean. They had a chef cooking all the time. They had snacks, they had fruits. You could go in the kitchen, get it whenever you want. Something to drink. They had the little buttons where you call the night staff. Obviously they might be upstairs and doing their own thing, whatever the case may be, and they come assist you, whatever the case may be. They was helping me wash up and do all this other stuff. whatever, cool, fine, and dandy. Like I said, great experience. I would definitely recommend. Hopefully the experience, like I said, I went last year, so hopefully y'all, they got the same thing going on this year, and you know, I would highly recommend it. Great stay. I stayed for 5 days because I lived in Miami, so I didn't see a reason why I had to stay for 7 days. It's not like I got a tummy tuck or something, and I'm mad little, so I didn't feel like, you know, whatever. So I only stayed for 5 days, and you know, it was cool. Now the second day, because you have to go Monday post-op. Y'all, first of all, I was sore and my body was very tight. It was doable, but it was still kind of like I can't really move. Like you had on the tightest leather latex, you just can't, you know, it kind of felt like that. And yeah, it was this lady in there who was supposed to, I guess, clean me up or switch my faja. I forgot, I don't even know what she was there to do, to be honest, but I wound up having to take off my faja. Now they always say be careful when you take off your faja because you can pass out. It's, you know, it's compressing you. You're in there and everything is squishing your body, and blood flow, I guess, is not fully going through your body like it normally would. Nah, I don't know the science, but that's what it was doing to me. And she's literally on her phone, like she took it off and I'm bleeding everywhere, like on the floor, and she's like, okay, here, handing me tissues, and then she sits down, she's on your phone. I literally remember this. I said, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Like I'm literally nodding, like I feel like I'm gonna pass out. So I got on my knees and I was just hunching over the chair, and she literally was just like, all right, come on, bit. Ooh, girl, what you mean come on? Assist me. Like, and then I'm trying to get help, I think putting on the faja or taking it off. I don't really remember. And she's being so rough. She's like just pulling it. I'm like, yo, I wanna, yo, she was pissing me off. I'm like, this is y'all workers. First of all, she was so careless and she was not gentle at all, as if I'm not bruising and I'm in mad pain. Are you serious? And you got the wrong size? Like, what the, I think I had to wear extra large or something like that, and I'm very small. I had to work my way down, but you gave me the wrong faja size and you knew it was small, and you still, like, you know, pissed me off. So I wound up having to go to a faja store and, you know, get my equipment, whatever. So then it comes time where I was in a recovery home, and then it comes the time when I was in my room at the recovery home, of course, because I was so like drugged up and stuff, I didn't really get to look at my body. And I looked at my body and I was just kind of like, what did he do? Like, I didn't really see anything. Like, it was just kind of like okay. My torso looked very long and skinny, which of course is a liposuction, so it's supposed to suck you, but I'm guessing if they do the lipo, that it would be expanded. I didn't really have that much hips. I didn't really have like much projection on my butt, so I'm just like, what is going on? So I didn't want to get discouraged. It was only like, I think the first day or something like that, so I didn't want to get discouraged, but I definitely was. But I was trying to stay positive, and I was just like, so now a couple of months go by and I'm still kind of like, everybody's seeing me, you know. I mentioned this in my last video, sorry, I keep hitting the thing, shaking the camera, but a lot of people was just like, oh yeah, you look so good, it looks so natural, you look so good, it doesn't even look like you got anything done. Like, I don't want to look like, oh yeah, she definitely got her body done. I don't want to look like that, but when people said it don't even look like I got nothing done, when you live with you and your skin, you see yourself every day and you know the difference, it could definitely discourage you. It's just like, oh my gosh, I never did this. But essentially, overall, I'm not sure. Like, I still like the fact that I'm not botched, I don't have an infection. I'm happy I didn't go through all that, and I'm like super blessed. My body doesn't look the same. It does look similar. Like if I wear certain things a certain way and take pictures a certain way, you would think that I look the same. But obviously I know my body, and from some of the pictures that I showed y'all, clearly there's a slight difference. So that's pretty much what that was. So as the months go by, and they always say you gotta wait till I think 6 months to see what your body will actually permanently look like. And I was just kind of like, I wish I would have had a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that. I don't want to have a super stripper body, but I do want my body to be a little bit more hinged. So essentially the question that most of y'all probably asking is, do I regret my BBL? And it's just like, I don't regret it. I think I look really good. I think I look super natural. I still got a pretty face, so it's not really like my body was my only hope. You know, it is what it is. Of course, like my lower body, it's kind of a bit, I don't want to say super even, but it's a bit even with my top part of my body because I am a little busty to be a petite girl. So that's been always like one of my insecurities. Don't get me wrong, I didn't have a terrible body shape. Like, it wasn't given that. But when you're busty and you're small and your butt is not that big and you're skinny, because I was busty, skinny, and thicker. So it was just like, it's a whole lot of this and not enough of that. So it is a little bit more even now, but I do feel like I will potentially go in for around 2. Now, what I did before was, obviously I don't have any kids, so I straight went off of just gaining weight and doing what I do. But obviously I'm gonna wait until I have kids to go under the knife again and get it, you know, around 2. And it's totally up to you. If somebody, I don't know, somebody comment under down below. If somebody comments down below, let me be very clear. Oh, you don't need round 2, you don't need da 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 da. Shut up, it's my choice. I don't care what nobody says. If you want to get round 2, 3, 4, 5, that is your business, that's your body, that's what you're gonna have to deal with. That's all on you. That don't got nothing to do with me. Vice versa, I don't care for the people who want to sit here and try to judge. I'm not the one to judge, because I will disrespect you and block you. It's really that simple. Like, I'm here to talk to my people who support me and who just want to make sure I'm good, want to know about my journey, and just let that be that. But for the people, oh, you should just work out, you're literally not going to get surgery results from being in the gym. It's never going to happen. It depends on genetics, it depends on your body type. Most people, it just can't happen. So just enough, please. Like, all of y'all, see y'all way out. I don't know if I'm gonna be mature and ignore or curse y'all out. I don't know, but like I said, I'm already doing this video for the people who actually support me, so all the extras y'all could go ahead. But yeah, so I was just wondering, after I seen everybody else, once again comparing myself as I shouldn't, who went to this doctor, I'm just like, why did everybody else either get a lot of projection or a lot of hips? And most of the girls I seen in my size, like that was my size, they had at least some projection. They didn't really have too much hips, but they had some type of projection, which is essentially, it's doing something. So I'm just like, you kind of, my body looks very nice and it fits me, but it's just like, and that was another thing he said. He's gonna do what best fits, what he feels like best fits my body. He doesn't do wish pics, he doesn't do any of that. So I couldn't even have an input if I wanted to, because I definitely would have showed him a wish pic, but it is what it is, of course. What's said and done is already said and done. Now, another thing they did not do was give me my stats. I don't know how much CCs was put in each teeth. I don't know what it was given. Like, I don't know what is what. Like, I was been supposed to get that information. They did not send it to me. I don't know the before and after. Of course, I could look at my own personal pictures and see the before and after, but essentially you want to see before and afters of you, like on the surgery table, and see exact differences and what they added exact where. Like, that's just how you, that's just something that you might want. And they didn't give me that, so I was kind of annoyed by that, to be honest. But I just kind of let it go. I was just like, you know, I'm not gonna go back to them. It was nice for a start, gave me a good foundation to work off of, and now, you know, I could go to somebody else and do what I want to do and just let that be that. But y'all, I was kind of really like aggravated about that, because I'm just like, I'm already exhausted with the whole surgery process and the aftercare, which was a lot. But I'm just like, I'm not gonna make like a big deal of it. It is what it is, really. Overall, like I said, I am still very satisfied. I don't regret my BBL. I do slightly regret who I went to, because I'm already small and already don't have too much to work with. So I would have wished I went to a doctor that's definitely qualified. Not saying he's not, but if I would have, a doctor that's qualified, a doctor that has no deaths, no infections, stuff like that, who knows how to work better with smaller shapes and still have it look good and not straight bubble botch. Like, you can still look botch petite. They can do too much or do a certain shape that can make it look very ugly and nasty. So that's another thing I'm kind of happy didn't happen to me. But if I had the choice, that's potentially who I want to went to. Like, at least give me more hips, whatever. I don't want to have to do around 2. I don't want to have to, well, I don't have to, but I don't want to have to to get around 2, because it's already a lot to go through. And especially if I plan on doing it after I have a kid, I'm gonna have a kid who's gonna need me. I don't want to be away and being able to do certain things with my kid because of my body. So it's just like, oh, so annoying. And I went through, I let y'all know in my previous surgery video, my 3-month post, how terrible my freaking process was after the fact, like with aftercare massages, sitting down, physically, mentally. It took a toll on me. I would never forget that. And it took me like, I want to say 3 months, but probably like 4 months to really like feel a bit normal. And not because I was in so much pain. It wasn't even that bad. It was just, you never realize how much you sit down in a day. You never realize how much you slouch over in a day. And once you slouch and once you sit, when you stand up, it feels like somebody is literally grabbing the bottom of your stomach and like stretching it up. It feels horrible. It feels hard, and then you feel like you're stuck like this because it hurts. You don't want to, you know, you just gotta sit a certain way. It could be very uncomfortable, and then you don't want to sit too early, but you gotta sit sometimes. Like, this is the time that you're gonna have so much downtime, and you're just gonna not want to stand up and not want to lay on your stomach all the time, because that was annoying too. So I would suggest you, if you are thinking about getting surgery, just be fully prepared. Get things that'll help you sleep, you know, more comfortably. What else? Things that'll help you sit comfortably. That's the best thing you can do, to be honest. Like, you really just have to worry. If you're somebody who likes to sit and likes to sleep like me, you have to get things that'll really help you out with that, because you will go through it, especially not being able to sleep and then having to always sleep on your neck. You can't sleep on this side, sleep on that side. You scared you gonna crush your hips. Like, it's so much. But yeah, y'all, so this is my 1 year update. I'm gonna show y'all my body right now and how everything is looking. Oh, before I close out this video, I knew I was missing saying something and I did not write down. Y'all, the only main thing that I regret doing, the only thing that I regret from going to Dr. Williams is how many incisions this man gives you. The only thing I'm not gonna be able to show y'all, because I got on a dress, is my incisions. But I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 incisions. My back look like I have freaking bullet holes in them, and then I have keloid skin. So you put 2 and 2 together. I don't like it. I hate it. I want to get it removed, but I already have keloid skin, so it's already a gamble. I want to wear certain outfits, but I don't like the way it looks. It just looks, it's hideous, bro. I just really hate it. And some of them I can hide. Like, some of them obviously you cannot see, but the ones on my back, you can definitely see it, and it's so annoying. Like, sometimes you gotta Photoshop it or something. Like, it's very annoying. So that's one of the main things that I would have done. You know, they say take care of your skin, use this, use that. I was using Moderna, I was using all this stuff to care for my keloids very well, and it just wasn't given. So if you have keloid skin, I would not suggest him as a doctor. He does way too many incisions, and I get that it helps you look nice, but if you don't heal a certain way, then it's not worth it. It's just not worth it, especially if you want to wear certain outfits. Y'all know me, I'm all about the body yaddy. Like, I'm gonna show my back, I'm gonna show some legs. Y'all know me, so it's just kind of annoying. Like, whew. But yeah, that, oh my god, that's one of the main things that I really started to hate over time, because my kilos got worse and worse as it went, and I'm just like, I freaking hate them. I wish I would have just went to somebody else who doesn't do so many keloids, so at least if I'm gonna have a keloid, I would have it covered. So it was very annoying, because I have a keloid on my shoulder right here, but I want to get a tattoo to kind of mask it, and I'm not as like insecure as I was about it. I was insecure about my keloid because it grew over the years for so long. And now it's just kind of like, look at my tattoo. That's how I feel. Like, literally, if somebody looks, I be like, yeah, but look at my tattoo. Like, I have a bomb tattoo, and it's so fire. So, you know, I don't really care about it. But now I feel like I'm gonna have to get tattoos going down my back. I already got a spine tattoo, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know nothing, but I'll figure something out. But yes, but yeah, y'all, so that's pretty much all I wanted to update y'all about. This is how I'm feeling a year later, and I don't know if I'll necessarily, if I do decide to get around to, which I might document it, I might not. It was a lot for me. I was happy to get the first BBL video out. I did get a lot of criticism, but I got so much love. I got so much love from so many people, and you know, I just feel like these are important things to document, but you know, it's your life. You don't gotta document everything that goes on in your life. Like, certain parts of your life does belong to you. So essentially, it was what it was. But yeah, to wrap up the video, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I just wanted to give y'all a quick little gear update, and let me show y'all the body now. So don't worry about the stuff in the back, because I just had a wig sale, so everything is everywhere. But this is my body now. Let me move my hair. This is my body now. Let me stand straight. Still curviana. Still, you probably can see one of my incisions from here. I don't know if you can, but this is what it's looking like. And this is what it looks like from the back. Also, my weight does definitely go up and down. So sometimes I feel like it looks like it's poking more. Sometimes it looks like it's not poking that much. And yeah, y'all, this is what the body is giving. And once again, like I said, I really do love the body, but I'm definitely probably gonna do more work that still looks good. I'm not gonna go extreme. Not that it's anybody's business what I want to do with my body, but that's what I don't want to look crazy, but I still want to get this look without having to stand like this, because when I stand straight, it's just kind of like blah. And then certain things was kind of like, you know, whatever. I'm not even gonna get to it, but so yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative. Like I said, if you want to see my whole surgery journey, like as a whole, I have 2 other videos, 3 months post-op and the initial surgery journey, so make sure y'all go check that out. I'm gonna link that down below. And thank y'all for tuning in. Like, if you like this video, comment your thoughts down below. If y'all want to talk, have a little conversation in the comments, comment down below. No negative comments, because y'all already heard what I said. And subscribe for more videos. Bye, y'all.
Got a bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now.